I just recorded the West Ham fans Premier League roundup, and I go online, and I see West Ham have actually bidded for people, and we're gonna talk about three players today. The amount of times I've had to talk about Harry Maguire, but we have got some news from the Athletic and Jacob Steinberg and Sky Sports. Although I would have relied on Sky Sports. I wouldn't really rely on Jacob Steinberg that much. I know he can be reliable though. But yeah, let's get into it. So apparently, West Ham United, my club, our club, have had a bid rejected for Harry Maguire as a loan offer. Now, I'm assuming it was a straight loan offer because I didn't see anything about loan with option to buy. Now, a loan offer, I'm not on board with it still. I don't want him starting. I would, if you're going to have him on loan, put him on the bench. If West Ham were to get him, put him on loan, put him on the bench, don't give him a chance, just have him there. Again, and Zuma are there, and he can be third choice if he really wants to. Although, I would still play a fucking Angelo Ogbonna, who is 45, over Harry Maguire any day of the week. I think Ogbonna is actually clear. If you think I'm delusional, please watch Harry Maguire. West Ham have also had a bid rejected for 40 million for João Palhinha, which is what's in the title of this video. And I'm sorry that it might seem clickbaity that that's the main thing, and I'm talking about Harry Maguire as well, but I can't fit everything into the title. So according to Rashane Thomas on The Athletic, West Ham are unlikely to go in with a second bid, and they're going to pursue other midfield targets after having like a 45 million bid. It's a bit of a mixture of what people are saying, 45 and 40 million. Although Jack Ross has said more talks expected this week. Maybe they're going to try and have like internal, I don't know whether internal is the right word, but internal talks of like, can we really get him for cheaper? But Fulham want 80 million, and if we don't feel like he's worth that, then just don't go in for him. But you can't moan about what Fulham are doing, because this is exactly what we did for Declan Rice. You've got to pay a certain money to get the player. Palhinha is a very good player, a very good technical player. I would take him, but I would understand if West Ham were to pull out. And I understand why Fulham would charge so much, because he's very, very important. I can understand why Fulham have done that, because they mean so much, because he means so much to them, and we can't moan about that, because we would be very hypocritical. Apparently David Moyes has said something about Harry Maguire links. I've got no idea the reasons at Man United for what they've done. What? Oh yeah, that's about the captaincy and all that stuff. I talked about that on the West Ham Fans Premier League Roundup, which is coming out at 6 p.m. On the day that you're watching this. It's a double upload. Obviously, Arsenal, we have triggered Arsenal fans after we have bidded for Palhinha, because now they are obsessed with us after they've got our player. It seems that Arsenal fans are still angry for some reason after they've got their player. Don't know why. But one more player to talk about. Another midfielder. Edson Alvarez. So according to, the European lad is an Ajax fan on Twitter who quotes this Dutch journalist called Mike something. Let me get the full tweet up. Give me a sec. Okay, I have to be very specific, but basically, we're in for Edson Alvarez, a player who I've only watched 3 times. But the latest tweet was from Mike Vervage, who's very reliable for Ajax. The chances of Alvarez joining West Ham United are very big. They first want to reach an agreement with Ajax, who want 40 million euros, by the way, not pounds. And I believe West Ham United will pay this. Edson Alvarez already received indications what he will earn at West Ham United. So this deal could be done soon. I'm hoping. But as we know as West Ham fans, you never ever hope that until they are in a West Ham shirt, as we saw with Kurt Zuma, Lucas Paquetá, etc. And you never know, it could get hijacked. He was nearly he wanted to join Chelsea last year, but I would take Edson Alvarez any day from what I've seen. I've only watched him 3 times though, so I can't give you a specific scouting profile on what Edson Alvarez is like, but he seems very good on the ball. Obviously, when you're at Ajax, you have to be very good on the ball. There has been complaints from Ajax fans on what he's like on the ball, but that's at Ajax. There's a higher standard of what you are on the ball. So I still don't... but my problem is, I don't get the Harry Maguire thing and the João Palhinha with Edson Alvarez. I'd get the João Palhinha, Edson Alvarez midfield. If you wanted that, I would take that midfield. But Harry Maguire... Are we trying to play football still? Like, what are we trying to do? Because I think if you had Edson Alvarez linking up with Lucas Paquetá, you'd naturally be able to play football. But I demand 2 midfielders. If you get me 2 midfielders, I'm not going to complain much. But I do think we need another centre-back. And I would love Harvey Barnes at West Ham United. Everyone knows how much I love Harvey Barnes already on this channel. So, yeah, that is the breaking news at West Ham United. Okay, if you guys did like the video, leave a like on the video, subscribe if you're new. Social media's up in the description if you want to follow me in the email for Enquiries. Check out the West Ham Fans Premier League roundup at 6 p.m. I'm going to see you guys later. Goodbye.